I never asked for this.
Hey boys and girls, welcome to another super exciting, outrageous toy review. Today we have the Funko Pop Games number 102, Mega Man. Now we've looked at a few of the other Mega Mans in the Funko Pop Games series, but now we have a special guest to help us with this one. This is Shane. He does a show called Rerez.
Yep.
Can you tell us anything about Rerez?
Rerez is a show where we look at a bunch of really weird video games that you've probably never seen before.
Awesome. So, we have Mega Man,
Yes, we do.
and he's one of these things.
He's a pop game figurine.
Do you know anything about this guy? I don't know.
You don't know anything about Mega Man?
Anything about Mega Man.
Mega Man is a video game series that originated on the Nintendo Entertainment System all the way back in the 80s when probably a bunch of your parents were kids. And back then, Mega Man was a really big, important character because he had a lot of video games. I think there was about 6 or 7 of them on the NES, right?
Yeah, just wait. I don't know, sir. No.
We caught him. He actually doesn't know.
No,
So, this right here is a pop figurine of Mega Man. We have a whole bunch of other ones over there, too, of a whole bunch of different characters you'd find from the series. Actually, I think Proto Man's in the very bottom right there.
And I don't know this, but Proto Man first debuted in Mega Man 3.
Yes.
Which is interesting because the two GameStop exclusive Mega Man Funko Pops that we have here, the Firestorm Mega Man and Ice Slasher Mega Man, are actually from the first game in the series.
But, of course, you know nothing about this.
But I don't know anything about it.
So, what you're seeing here is... Now, see the guy right there, Dr. Wily? He might be the villain, but we're actually not certain.
He could be. He's the friendly partner of.
He's the friendly partner.
A guy who might be called Dr. Light.
All these people gather around together and they play little fun games. Mega Man himself actually has a little Nerf gun on his hand and he shoots little balls of energy at his friends and they play catch.
Mega Man is actually a robotic dog breeder and he has his robotic dog Rush and they play catch with the foam.
That's
balls.
Exactly what they do. Yeah, see,
it's excellent.
It's fantastic, and it's when you play the game, his friends are so excited when he falls into spikes or something like that he turns into a whole bunch of just little cool
fireworks.
It's amazing. It's really
wonderful.
Cool and fun.
No, but in all seriousness, this is the original Mega Man, and quite honestly, this one was much harder to find than these two exclusives, which isn't how it should be. I actually had to dig. I was at FYE, and I had to dig through this mound of pops. Like, literally, there was no shelving, there was no anything. It was just the cube of death, and inside there, right in the core of it, was Mega Man.
So of course we shouldn't be opening this up because it's probably highly collectible.
So there you go.
Let's open this up. Let's take a look at this sucker.
Oh, you know how it goes.
Yeah, that's good. All right, so. We have Mega Man. There's nothing else in the box except for that. That's how all Pop Funko characters go.
Incorrect, sir.
No?
So, Funko Pops, and then this is a big thing on the show, actually. If a Funko Pop can stand on its own, it just comes on its own.
Yep.
But there are Funko Pops that have these little transparent stands that are in here, and they're like impossible to see. They're like camouflage. So many a review has been us holding the pop and it just falling over and we're like, this thing can't stand at all. And then we have to redact it and get the little stand out. But we don't have that problem with Mega Man.
So a really fun thing with all the Pop Funko characters I've ever seen, and I've seen them a lot in stores like EB Games and GameStop and other places that exist.
What's EB Games?
It's what we used to call GameStop a long time ago before they changed it out.
In the time of the railroads,
We
right?
used to call them, what did we used to call them before?
Babbages?
Babbages, yes,
Yeah.
Babbages.
There's been this like war in gaming stores where one ate another, and now we're here today with GameStop.
Now, what's really cool is because of commercialism and because of all the souls being sucked out from all these toys, they don't have mouths, yet they must scream, each and every one.
Yeah, you totally changed these things for me. I just want to mention that they have one sad, soulless point of articulation that you could turn like this. And
I think that's great. Can they actually still stand up if we put it on the side?
They can.
Think? Oh.
They're
I'm not happy
very
with that.
stable. These are like the most stable toys.
They really are.
Yeah. I mean, you can even do this, but there you go.
That's bizarre. The cool thing about Pop Funko characters is that there are so many of them. If there's a video game or a movie or a toy or some kind of TV show that you watch, whatever it may be, there's a good chance that there's an actual toy about it. Is there a favorite character you have from a fast food franchise you go to? There's probably a toy about it. Is there a politician that you like? There's probably a toy about it. In fact, your parents probably have toys of them too. There's just a lot of these things
There's
all over
a
the
ton,
place.
and they're all underneath this magic cabinet.
It's amazing. It
It's
keeps
amazing.
on going.
We could
just keep doing this all day. We might.
It'd be no problem. It's really easy to do. Look, not with the toys. You gotta relax. Anyway, I'm so glad that we have all three versions of Mega Man. And I'm glad that we got to share this with you today. And with Shane and Rerez. So thanks for watching this super exciting, outrageous toy review. Make sure to like, subscribe, and in the comments below, tell us what is your favorite episode of Rerez. And if you haven't watched Rerez, make sure to check it out so you can make that comment.
All right.
That's the show.
That's the show.
And then we do close-ups and it goes off to the magic editing fairy and
Magic editing fairy.
yeah.
One cool little thing about Funko toys, if you cover them with a red little drinking design thing, and then you take off the red drinking design thing, guess what? It disappears completely. Isn't that neat, boys and girls? And if you do it for a really long enough time, probably about like a week or two, but on this really cool show, we're just gonna speed it up a lot faster. Remember, Mega Man himself is just a robot, and you know who else is a robot? The main character from Deus Ex, that's correct. So, well, he's not really a robot, he's just a lot of mechanics. But if you have a Mega Man, you hide him underneath a red cup, he'll turn into Adam Jensen from Deus Ex.
Hey boys and girls, welcome to another super exciting, outrageous toy review. Today we have the Funko...
Sorry.